Here's your cast for Saturday Night Live, starring Ben Neary, Henry Ritzinger, Brendan Weed, Connor Ott, and Torben Erdahl.
Host for Saturday Night Live. On the left, holding a small yellowish creature with a big mouth, is Ron Burgundy. And on the right, doing something no male should ever do, holding a duck in between his legs, is Pikachu McGee.
Hi, I'm Pikachu McGee, and this is my
Ron
partner.
Burgundy.
Yeah, him. And we're so excited to be back here hosting Saturday Night Live. Aren't we, Ron?
That's right.
So, this food really is good, Ron.
It's quite good, actually.
And, if I could give this food to a hungry person, I would. But we'd have to find out how to sustain this food through natural disasters. And that's what our project's about.
You know, Pikachu McGee, that's actually not a bad idea.
You know?
I think I thought of it myself, though, one time.
Yeah. Well, so... I'm really excited about this project, aren't you, Ron?
You know, it's pretty funny. Almost as funny as me. We have a lot of great stuff coming up on the show for you. Many funny skits with some very important information on the major issue of world hunger.
So, Miss Hoppy's class, pay attention, and you should learn something. Right, Ron?
That's right. Now stay classy, San Diego. I mean, New York.
Hello, welcome to this Saturday night's edition of Secret Word. I'm your host, Bill. First off, we have our two speakers that will be giving the clues to our contestants. We have Will. Are you there? Okay, he's alive. It's all good. And we have Phil on this side. Tell us something about yourself, Phil, because I don't think he can say anything.
I grew up on a ranch.
Very good. All right, now we'll meet our contestants. Over here on the right side, we have Jill. Come on down. Tell us something about yourself, Jill.
I'm Jill. It's all good.
I just woke up.
That's brilliant.
It's all good.
All right, now, and our last contestant we have, let me make sure I'm reading this correctly, Jim Bob Jones.
Boo.
Tell us something about yourself, Jim. Bob
Well,
Jones.
I like wrestling gators, and, I'm from the Bayou. Not the Bayou, but the Bayou by me.
Okay, then. So,
What's wrong with you, man?
We'll get right to this competition. First of all, we have Jill put on these here sound distorting devices. And will be giving the clues here. You ready, Will?
Will.
Okay.
Will's wake
good.
up or I'll release
Will's-
my gators.
Alright. The first word is starvation.
Wow. It's,
You have 10 seconds starting now.
It's when you're really hungry, like when you wake up.
Starvation.
Correct, sir. You have just scored 1 point. And the proper definition is a lack of food, the state of not having enough food. Alright. Wow, he's fast at this. Alright. The next word is malnutrition. You have 10 seconds starting now. 7, 8.
Malnutrition.
Wow, that was insane. Alright, that was correct. Malnutrition means the lack of proper nutrition, inadequate or unbalanced nutrition. Oh, looks like it's all tied up here. 1 and 1. Alright, your turn again. Jill. You ready, Will? Alrighty then. The next word is drought. 10 seconds starting now.
Okay, it's, when, the first letters are D and R, and it's
9.
the opposite of
Oh, time has run out. The word was drought, just so you know,
Let's go,
Jill.
boys.
And the definition is a period of dry weather, especially a long one that is injurious to crops.
Do we get it?
Alright, he's quick again. The word is flood. You have 10 seconds, beginning now.
Thanks.
A flood is a great flowing of overflowing
Flood.
water.
You are correct, but unfortunately, since he said the word, that round does not count. We have a tie, 1-1, but since he said the word, they are herefore disqualified.
I'm gonna release my gators on you, son.
Do we win?
Run.
And this team has
run.
won.
Jill! Jill!
They have won a $5 gift card to Fleet Farm.
That's cheap.
Thank you for playing, everybody. We'll see you next week.
I like chicken nuggets.
Bye, you.
Here's your host of this weekend's update, Connor Ott.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's edition of the Weekend Update. Today, we're going to be talking about hunger. Now, hunger is a major cause of world crisis. Some major causes of that are poverty, weather, agricultural practices, population growth, and many other things. 1 in 6 people in the United States today is hungry. Many African countries struggle after a natural disaster because they cannot afford to import food and other things needed after a natural disaster. Now, let's go back a step. Natural disasters are one of the most things that causes hunger because they wipe out resources, money, and all sorts of buildings, croplands, etc. For example, a flood in Chad in August of 2012 destroyed hundreds of crops and homes, leaving a lot of people hungry. Chad was already having issues with food insecurity, and this affected 200 million people. Women in the world today account for over 60% of the world's hunger. Now, before I say too much more, I'm going to introduce my co-host tonight, Stefan. Come on up here, Stefan.
Hi.
Alright, Stefan, so do you have anything you want to say right up front about hunger or natural disasters?
It's bad.
Could you explain a little bit on that?
Well, when people are hungry, they tend to die a lot, and it's not good.
In your opinion, which natural disaster in the world today affects hunger the greatest?
Yes. Drought.
Drought?
I think
Why is
drought.
that?
Because drought makes bad stuff happen to, like, those little people that live in cornfields and the corn too.
Well, you know, not many people live in cornfields. Stefan.
I do.
Okay. Well, in my opinion, hurricanes and typhoons affect hunger the greatest
No, it's drought.
because the excess water floods farmlands and other places food grows. The water contaminates this, and therefore they have to get rid of all these crops and start fresh. Also, lots of the packaged foods are destroyed by this water as well. Now, flood could be said for the same thing, but the hurricane is often what causes the flood. Therefore, I think that's the best. Or you could say, worst natural disaster. Now, Stefan, please don't touch my nose. I have another question for you, Stefan.
Yes.
Have you ever been affected by a natural disaster?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Which ones?
Okay, well, I was in New York when that superstorm Sandy hit,
Oh, yes.
and that was bad. Oh, so bad.
Have you ever suffered from hunger because of a natural disaster?
Yes.
Please explain.
Well, I was trapped in my basement for like 3 days during Hurricane Sandy, and all I had down there was canned prunes. Stefan does not eat canned prunes, so I was really hungry. I almost died.
Well, thank you for being on the show today, Stefan. It's been great to have your insight on these important world issues.
Yes.
You can leave now. Ah! So now that he's gone, I'm going to finish off with a couple more quick facts about hunger before we end today's show. Flooding is a major cause of food shortages in Africa, surprisingly, because of the small villages and the food is grown right outside those villages. Another fact about hunger is that some sort of backup food supply in the case of a flood, hurricane, or typhoon might save some of the hunger and the food that is available. It also may cause less wars because many wars are fought over hunger and natural resources. One final fact today is, if you remember the hurricane in Haiti of 2012, over 250,000 people were killed. This caused major food shortages because all the food sources were destroyed. And that's all the time we have for today's show. See us next time on SNL Weekend Update.
What up with Dad? With Dr. Love, Sally Wally, and Lindsey Buckingham. And here's your host, DeAndre Cole.
I woke up this morning and I got out of bed, had a big old cup of coffee to clear my head. Telephone rang and you want to attack. Now sit down and tell me, what's up with that? Ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up? Someone tell me what's up with that? Oh, yeah. All right. I'm so excited for this special edition of What's Up With That. We got Dr. Love here with us today.
That's right.
How you doing, Dr. Love?
I'm good. I'm good.
And we got Sally Welly. And Lindsey Buckingham. Lindsey missed his own special family gathering to be here with us today. Thank you, Lindsey. All right, Doctor, would you like to share with us some solutions to sustaining food through natural disasters?
You bet I would.
All right, Doctor, show us what you got.
Alright, so one solution is for floods. Now, we could have a backup food supply so that when a natural disaster hits, people don't run out of food, because that's an essential thing that we need to live. For earthquakes, we could have food buildings, meaning that these buildings could be permanent and have larger than a grocery store and a lot of food in them, so people could just take food from them.
It's gonna take food. Yeah.
That's right. For drought, we could build dams to save on water, and this would really help people who are thirsty with drought, and because everything's like all dried up.
Yeah, it's dried up.
With hurricanes, creating walls and barriers around farming communities, and this would help so that we could protect the crops and save food at the same time.
Save food at the same time.
Right?
I'm sorry for interrupting you, but I've got to say, ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up? What's up with that? Yeah. Good night and see ya.
You know, we had a really good time shooting this video. I don't know how you guys liked it, but I hope you did like it. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th hour. Have fun with whatever you do after school. And, get your homework done. Yeah, knowledge is power.
But before we go, we just want to say a special goodbye to all of our cast members who contributed to this project and made it hilarious.
Yeah.
Up one more time for your Saturday Night Live cast. Give it up for Anna Veery, Ben Veery, Connor Ott, Henry Ritzinger, Brendan Weed, and Torben Erdahl.